All right, welcome to SOCIALVILLE. It is time to check out all the humor and savagery happening on social media. So let's get to it, shall we, ladies?
Of course.
Okay, this first one, we can see this uncle looking in the mirror, and people are wondering what's happening. You're eating and looking in the mirror. He says, "Doctor said I should watch the way I eat." So he took a mirror and decided to watch himself as he eats.
And that portion is looking like a
maybe it will work. Maybe when you know that how many moles of have I taken it?
Does this one know how many mounds or moles or what?
Sometimes people, you need to ask questions. You'll be surprised that people don't understand half of what doctors tell them.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's very true.
It's true.
You need lots of vitamins. You go and buy vitamins.
It's true.
Not necessary. So
it's just like we've done, you know, some tests. Medical. Last week was World Health Day, and we had medical tests here, thanks to the management of TVC. And they sent people's results to them, you know, via mail. And I'm thinking, I just thought about it, that some people might not even know how to interpret the results. So you might have gotten it, but you don't know how to interpret it. And I just say that if you don't know, just ask questions. Yes.
And then another way to make it easier is when you send the result, just write in layman terms at the bottom.
That they can understand it better.
Thank you.
Yes,
they need to get anything.
It's true. It's true. You say somebody has HIV and then you're saying that you have retroviral. Come on, say what it is.
Okay.
that one heavy.
That one extra.
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare anybody.
Okay. So, my people, Forbes don't drop billionaires list, bam, for this year. My name no day. I don't see your name too. Make we small, they carry our shoulders. All those people that used to carry shoulder part in the area. This one is for
At
you.
the end of the day, I saw something on Instagram today. Someone was like, oh, I asked my friends to send their account balance. And all of them had like below 50K. I'm like, I will not answer this kind of You don't know that we're all managing
together.
We're all managing ourselves, you know. And at this point in time of the year, as somebody close to me will say, dry season is upon us. So if you only have shoulder pad to carry...
Me, I don't even know how to feel, especially they were reading out, Rihanna is number something on Forbes, billionaire something. I'm like, okay,
you Rihanna?
It's inspiration. Don't worry. We'll keep putting in the work.
It's motivation. And on that number, they are almost 100 on the same number.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. All right, so this is talking about people in relationships every year. Not relationship, but relationships. It says, only you, 6 relationships this year. Ballon de love.
You know, I actually don't mind that. I think I understand this person.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me.
So sometimes you just feel like you don't want to waste time, and then you have like accelerated the process. So you know how for the first 3 months people are always doing like honeymoon phase, everything. It's like forget about that. Eating for 3 months. All right. So who are you? What are your morals? How much do you have? I'm not interested. Bounce. Next.
Wow.
And while you're talking to this person, all those things that you close if you're with someone, you close the door on other. You do it like tabs. Like window tabs, you have them, you minimize them, you don't have to cancel. Do you understand?
There are no rules to stop, but I think that some things actually work for certain people.
Yes, people know what works for them.
Especially if you have like a time.
Amanda, I'm suspecting you.
Please, let's move on now. So this is a very fine picture of slippers with somebody in blur throwing it. You would think that was the motive, but that's not the motive. So at Shayon 19 tweets, and it says, when mom is angry, but you're a photographer. So instead of it to wave the slippers, you're still busy focusing on the slippers, like,
wow.
I'm going to snap it.
I just want to know if you actually eventually hit him.
You go break
and
the phone.
his camera or whatever he
You want to be trying some stuff with African moms.
No, African moms won't take this.
No, they don't even use slippers.
They will even see it as you're being rude and disrespectful.
So you're not taking my
really?
picture. So you want to go and report to me.
Oh, really?
You want to go and tell
me. This one is still slippers, African model. As they are throwing down, the next one is coming. Backup plan. Okay, so we see our very beloved Akara, but something is going on here. So diary of a black woman at Dear Mirabelle says, fried beans puree and chili pepper with spring onions bowl, 15,000 naira only. And we can see just 2 pieces of Akara.
Strangled.
So, Nectar of the World at Nectar says, now replies, they say, 2 akara and strangled at Arodo.
That's what you're calling.
15K. They say fried beans puree and chili pepper with spring onion bowl.
She has her audience.
So yes, exactly what I wanted to say. Even in this Nigeria, don't even go far. So you have people who actually do stuff like this, and they have people patronize them, and you just go there. You now look at the person that has gone to waste money taking you there. Like, is that what you went to eat?
In fact, if she wants to just target tourists, people that are just coming to
very true.
You want to taste the Nigerian food? So this is what it is.
This is actually very spicy.
Very
Would you like it?
spicy.
You know, there was actually this restaurant that opened during Valentine's season, and the chef said per table, I think it was $1,000.
Yeah, I remember.
And people
was saying something like, "Why would you?"
Insulted him.
It's true.
Man, after
It's true.
Valentine's Day, you should have seen the pictures and videos. It was sold out.
Wow.
And it was mostly Nigerians. Like 90 or 80% of people there were Nigerians,
Look
were
at that.
Africans.
But they have money.
Only a
There's money
few
in this
black
country.
people. I will say
for
there's no
them.
money.
The thing again is that if you do not garnish your stuff, your market like this, even if it is very good, some people will look down on it.
That's true.
Some people don't even have something that is of quality, but they have carried it in such a manner
Now,
that...
after you now write the name like this, you now say locally known as Akara. You know, you now...
You don't even need to put the
don't
locally
put the
known. This
Akara.
one
No,
don't save
it's okay. It's actually okay.
Because at the end of the
They'll
day,
make it more African.
They'll not say, we love it when things are African
Yes.
with a bit of finesse.
God
Oh
bless
my
you.
God.
God bless you, honey, but your head is there. Like content creator.
Whoever are talking like this.
Are we not going to create something?
Imagine the taste. Maybe they now stuff chicken or corned beef in it.
I'm loving this thing.
Hey.
Business ideas.
Okay, so our main king makes his first appearance and he looks very upset. He's thinking, let me tell you guys his thoughts. He says, sometimes I just sit and wonder whose armpit inspired the invention of roll-on.
Question of the day. So I think that because I think before they were using deodorants, they were using like natural alternatives.
They were not even using anything.
No, they were. People were
Powder.
using things like pawpaw leaf,
They even use
meteor's
powder sometimes.
all those,
Yes.
you know, but maybe, I don't know what could have happened.
I don't want to imagine.
Maybe somebody almost died in a room.
Maybe. Or maybe
It was
armpit
too
smell
strong.
killed
Because I
somebody.
tell you what, even with the invention of roll-on and deodorants here and there,
Wow.
you still enter some places you just want to like.
Is it to enter place? Someone will pass
I
by you.
think the mistake is that some people will sweat and they will not spray roll-on.
Yes.
Then the smell will not be like
Neat.
perfumed sweat. Ew. Let's just move on. Don't picture it.
I don't even want to. What is that perfume sweat?
All right, guys, moving on. This is a conversation between two people on Twitter. At Ramston Essien says, you guys keep acting as if breakups is not a painful experience. You know, I nearly died, bro. I was crying cut out of my eyes. And at Nathan_OG says, it's how your imagination improves for me. You will suddenly start seeing yourself as the CEO of the company where her and a new guy came to look for work. You know, just treat malaria and typhoid whenever you have heartbreak. Very true.
You know, what is most interesting is that these are two men.
Two men.
Ramston and Nathan.
They don't chop breakfast.
Representing the male gender. Because male gender, they like to act like they don't cry, they don't feel anything. When you say a woman that is heartbroken, you can tell she's on the phone, she's taking videos, you know.
Or should be playing all those heartbreak
But
songs.
a man, crying
But I have seen few men heartbroken.
Yeah.
And it is not a sight that you want to see at all. It is worse than the woman's.
breakfast.
See, this one is happening.
Okay.
You go touch everybody. See, he's asking, where my own breakfast? Okay, no, that's not what he's asking, actually. Let's find out what happened. He said, smartphones can disturb. I've just received a notification that my Bible app needs an update. For what now? Has Adam eaten another apple?
So when I saw that thing too, I'm like, what's this? So another, like, I was wondering, like,
You know, it still goes back to all this. Nigerians, we don't know how to ask questions, we don't know how to read. Because I saw this update too, and it has a lot of more features where you can actually donate.
That's right.
And you can actually do. They said when you donate, you can translate the Bible to many
I'm sure this person knows, but you know how you just want to be very funny.
But the problem most people have is once there's an update, they just click update. They don't check what the update means.
It's because it's also the Bible app. There's something about Bible. Even when it was physical, it was problem. It's still on the phone, you're still lazy. Buying that demonic spirit.
Thank you. And churches have made it very, very simple these days. You go, you don't take your Bible. It's on the
prompter.
I can't remember last time I took my Bible.
Yes, now he's on the monitor.
Monitor, yeah.
But the thing is that some people still feel that it's a sin not to carry like hard copy.
Yes.
And I'm like, do we want to kill ourselves in this country? So it's just like you can see automatic car and you see manual and you say that
you want to do
no.
this manual.
Then they'll not tell you it's the big one we use in our church. Not carry big Bible.
I don't know.
Update
your Bible app.
My sister, we move. So, Papa is looking like he's up to something. Let's find out what happens. And he's giving good advice. He says, never lend money to people born in May because they may or may not pay you back again.
Leave us.
Leave us.
She said now us. When did you don't fly from October to May?
If you don't leave us. Leave us.
Oh, okay, I get it. No,
you shot first.
I get it.
Anybody in any month.
Oh. It's not by month, though. Even the person they gave birth to on Jesus' birthday.
But that's January.
No, January is very...
Christmas
because they have spent money. I wonder how they even... If I said anybody born in January, do their birthday big, I'm like, this person is very rich.
They've been saving since last year. So they are doing Christmas savings and birthday savings.
Okay.
So now turn by turn, you collect. Hey! That kind of savings, especially people that were born on Christmas, they just do it at once. Those ones, very easy. All right, guys, and that's it on the first half of the show. But not to worry, we have more where that came from. Yeah, more to come. We have the Chew It Off segment, the entertainment news recap, daily top 5. What are you watching? And movies at the movies. See you soon.